What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to install Linux Mint version 19. This is the Cinnamon edition 64-bit. So as you can see here, we already have it installed. The menu looks really nice. It's got many options. Also the Office is included. Graphics, accessories. Alright, so it's got complete. If you go to system settings, you can see here got all kinds of new backgrounds. Yeah, got the backgrounds. We got here the Tara backgrounds, which are also brand new backgrounds. They look really nice. I like them. Alright, so let's put back the original one, this one from the Tara edition. And okay, so let's go ahead and let's grab our Linux. You can use a USB stick from 8 GB, that will do. So what we're gonna do next is to go ahead and download the Linux Mint from the Linux Mint on here, on the Linux Mint Cinnamon edition. That will lead you to this page. From here you can scroll down and go ahead and choose your country, and from there you can download the file. You could also download it from the torrent, but we are using just this mirror here. And go ahead and save this file to your desktop. So let's save it onto our desktop. Okay, meanwhile, while it is downloading, we can go to a system info. Check here, we have Linux Mint 19 Cinnamon 3.8.6. Okay, let me check here where we have more. Effects, fonts, themes. Alright, accessibility, account details, desktop options, general, the screensaver option. Let's disable it. Alright, let's see what we got here. Bluetooth option, even printers option, sound option. Yeah, all in all it's very complete. It even has got a driver manager and a firewall. Firewall is now included, which is really nice. So you can add a rule and put in, for example, deny onto incoming traffic, network traffic, file transfer, which is network file transfer, and here you can choose FTP. Alright, anyways, you can add that. If you add that and close it, you got an FTP deny on 21. Let's turn it off. Now it's off. Alright, so let's see how far our ISO is. Got also LibreOffice, which is really nice. It's got a new version on it. This one is version 6.0.3.2. Yeah, that looks really clean. Alright, so let's exit that, see how far our download is. Alright, so once it has finished to download the file, the ISO file, go ahead and let's right click on it. Be sure that your USB stick is still inside your computer. So right click then on the Linux Mint ISO file, which you just downloaded, and that will show you the fourth option, make bootable USB stick. Just click on that, write image Linux Mint 19 ISO file to or USB, just this one here, in our case SDK, bottom store and go, and click on write. Enter your extremely secure password, and that will install the image to the USB. Just wait patiently. Alright, once the image was successfully written, you go ahead and click on OK, and now we can close this. Right here, if we reinsert the USB stick, and let's see what will happen. Here you go, Linux Mint 19 Cinnamon 64-bit. You have just inserted the medium. Choose what to do. Okay, if we can explore it, see what's on it. Yeah, got a boot, Casper, directory, distributions, EFI, ISO Linux, pool, preseed, MD5, README. Alright, so that is really nice. So what we're gonna do next, just leave the Linux Mint USB stick into your computer and prepare your partition on which you want to install Linux Mint. Do a backup of all the data on your hard drive. It goes without saying that you always must do backups before you modify anything. So just be prepared before installing it. And yeah, so let's continue with the reboot, and just bear with me 1 second, and let's go ahead and let's begin. Okay, so before we install Linux Mint, you want to prepare the external SSD or your SSD on which you are going to install Linux Mint. So open up disks, go to your hard disk on which you want to install Linux Mint, remove the partitions. It goes without saying that you always need to make backups before doing any operation on your disk. Make backups. Alright, so let's continue to prepare the disk here. Free space, 120 gigs, that's nice. Let's make an ext4 partition on this one, and let's call it SSD 120. So we know it's 120 gigabytes, and let's create this partition here. I'm using disks utility from Linux Mint 18. Once your disk has been created, go ahead and reboot the system. Alright, so now we leave the USB stick inside. Go ahead and let's reboot the system. Just bear with me 1 second. I shall reboot the system. Press the boot options key. In my case it is F11. In your case it can be the same or different. Okay. Now we will choose our USB stick. UEFI, press enter, and that will give the option to choose start Linux Mint 19 Cinnamon 64-bit edition, and press enter. It's just the first one. Now it will boot from the USB stick. Just wait a few seconds, and here we have the presentation screen of Linux Mint 19. So now let's go ahead and let's click on Install Linux Mint. Double click on it. So let's go ahead and let's continue. Continue on English. You would want to install also the third-party software for graphics and Wi-Fi hardware, etc. So enable that and click on continue. Okay, it has detected that the external SSD is mounted, so we can unmount it. Yes, we will unmount them, so we can install it on the external SSD. Now choose something else. Continue. Alright, now you want to choose your SSD. Be very careful to choose the correct one. In our case, it is the SSK 120 GB, and also the bootloader will be on there. Move this partition here. And J. Where is it here? First you want to make a swap partition of 8 gigs. Let's do 8,900. 8,192. 8,192. Press OK. And okay. Let's see how much is left here for our installation. That will be our root drive. Rest of the space, choose root. Okay, where is it? Right here. All right, let's go ahead and let's install Linux on this partition. Click on install now. Yeah, that's normal. It will create a swap, an external for another swap. Since we had another Linux on another hard drive, it will also format this swap partition. That is normal. Just go ahead and click on continue. Continue. Insert your name. Let's put here PC. Extremely secure password. Now let's continue. All right. Alright, so our installation has finished. You can continue testing Linux Mint, but until you restart the computer, any changes you make or documents you save will not be preserved. Okay, let's go ahead and let's restart now. You can now disconnect the USB stick. And press enter. Alright, so now let's see if it can boot into our SSD. There you go, Linux Mint 19 Cinnamon. Got our group menu. And there we have our Linux Mint first screen. Enter your extremely secure password. Well, there we have our welcome to Linux Mint. This looks really nice. Alright, so after we have installed Linux Mint, let's go ahead and let's check the system info. As you can see here, we got Linux Mint 19 Cinnamon edition 3.8.6. It's got a Linux kernel 4.15.0 24 generic. If we go back to the control panel, we got some new backgrounds. This one already is nice. This one is the from version 18. Yeah, this one looks very sleek too. This one also looks nice. Tara has got some new nice backgrounds. Wow. Yeah, those backgrounds look really amazing. Okay, let's try this one here. Or let's try this one here. No, let's put back the other one. I like the other one more. This one. Alright. Okay, so it's got this nice dark look. Almost like Mojave. Also a nice dark look. What was it? Firefox web browser here. Alright. Yeah, so as you can see here, Linux Mint Tara Cinnamon edition. The GIMP 2.8 graphics tool. It's also a nice alternative for Photoshop. Alright, so today you saw how we can install Linux Mint 19 Tara Cinnamon edition. And that concludes this video for today. And I hope that it was helpful for you. Leave a like, comment in the comment section below, and don't forget to subscribe, of course. And I will see you soon in my next video. Thank you for watching. Stay well. Peace out. Alright. So if you go to info, you can see here Linux Mint 19 Cinnamon and 3.8.6. This is the stable version. That concludes this video for today. I hope it was helpful for you. Leave a like, share and comment. Don't forget to subscribe. And I see you in my next video. Stay well. Peace out.